morning, everybody. Welcome to Immortal Gaming. This is me again, Marvin, and we're now here for another video for Ragnarok Origin. This time, we're going to be talking about the Assassin, alright? First and foremost, thank you to Rondi Ace Gaming for lending me this character, his CBT character. He's a veteran pro player in terms of being an Assassin cross. He has been playing since the KR server and the NA server, I think. So, the Assassin is known for having a very high flee, a very high dodge, and it is really well known for the double attack, alright? So when I was a kid, I really wanted to become an Assassin because of the double attack and the dual hand weapons like the dagger, the crit sound. It's music to our ears when we were younger, okay? So, let's go for the stats. The stats are mostly concentrated on agility. Your main goal would be to have as much attack speed as you can because most of the DPS and the damage that you will be dealing highly depends on your attack speed. And aside from that, in your skill set, you already have a high dodge. Why not add a little bit more dodge to that? As you can see here, his dodge rate is around 209. Look at that, 209 flee rate. Let's now go to the skill. For the skill, starting with the Thief skill set, you have two choices here. If you want to go for Qatar and if you want to go for dual wielding or dual dagger. Most parts of the game would be wanting you, and it would be beneficial for you to go for dual dagger. When you're around level 80, that's a time that you should invest more on Qatar builds. But as of now, go for dual dagger. When you're using dual dagger, of course, you would want level 10 double attack, level 10 increased dodge, level 1 backslide, level 9 hiding, level 5 envenom, so no more trick control. Okay, when you become an assassin, you go for dual wielding to enhance damage of your dual dagger, and then go for enchant poison and then venom dust. Now, why not put any on red cut and red cut precision? You would be needing these two skills only when you already have the stem worm, because the stem worm card would be giving you the chance of casting a level 10 depending on the level of red cut that you have on your skill set. So if you have level 10 red cut, then you would auto cast level 10 red cut. So if you don't have that, this one is an active skill. So as much as possible, you would want to attack continuously. If you already have the stem worm, go for dual wield, level 10 red cut, and level 10 red cut precision. So those are already 30 job skill points. Then you would only go for 5 enchant poison and 5 venom dust. Okay, so if you want, you could go for level 10 enchant poison, but you would need most of the game venom dust. All right, so then after that, around level 80, that's a time that you would be adding another one for Qatar. And for Qatar skill set, of course, no more double attack. You would want envenom, shield dodge, hiding, increased dodge, and backslide, alright? And for the assassin, you would now focus and switch all to Qatar mastery, to enchant poison, and to grim tooth. The most important part there is the grim tooth, because the grim tooth is the one that you would be mostly using on Arclus grind. But then again, after all of the grinds, in other MVPs, in PvP, in War of Imperium, I would still suggest dual wielding. Alright? Let's now go to the gears. On your headgear, any that gives you attack speed, agility, strength, and vitality or damage reduction. Then for the weapon, you have here Sandstorm on level 50, on level 60, and on level 70, all of those Sandstorm, and I think on level 70 it would be Meteor or Shooting Star, because Sandstorm gives you attack speed and more damage. And for the garment and for the shoes, there is a set, Mountain Ranger set. So this is wool scarf together with Tidal Shoes, okay? So for the armor, most people would be suggesting Thief's Clothes, but we would be wanting for you to go for full plate because it gives you more survivability, and 1 agility in terms of gear would be, I think, not as worth it. It's not worth it for you to exchange the full plate into a Thief's Clothes for just 1 agility. You would want more survivability. For the accessories, of course, for the accessories, any accessory that would be adding attack to your character and has 1 slot, okay, or slotted accessories. If you still don't have the slotted accessories, you could go and farm minis or bloody branches for a chance for you to get 1 slot ring at level 45 requirement. For level 65, there are tons of monsters that already drop 1 slot accessory, and I would highly suggest for you to farm those. What are those monsters? For example, the Goblin Steam Rider, 1 slot ring is dropped, but its requirement level is level 65. All of these normal mobs drop a 1 slot accessory. So be careful on where you spend your Freya and your additional drop chance stamina. Alright? So for the Verus Core, okay, you would want to have as much as possible the momentum management module, because this gives you attack speed for 3 seconds every time that you do a normal attack or cast a skill. So since you're mostly focusing on normal attack, this is the best Verus Core for thieves and for assassins out there, okay? This is your primary target. The next one is the Aftershock. This one, okay? The Aftershock, because this one gives you additional crit every 15 normal attacks for 3 seconds. And for me, that is sufficiently enough for you to sustain that bonus crit. And this one is needed on the latter parts of the game. Now, the last one is the Core Overload. The Core Overload is the one that you would want to optimize your high attack speed, because you have a chance to deal more damage and also have a chance to deal less damage. But in our experience in the KR server, this one really hypes up and increases your damage capability. So that is for the Verus Core. In terms of leveling, we have certain guides here. Of course, you would want, first, your target would be wanting to kill faster the enemy. So as much as possible, go for the elemental monsters, because when you enchant poison on your weapon, that would be giving you more damage dealt to the enemy, the elemental enemy. So the only enemies that you would not want to attack when you are using enchant poison are the undead enemies, because those are the ones that are resistant and totally immune to poison. Alright? So, for the level 40s, I know that you would be wanting to go for the quests. If you are having a trouble with leveling up your character, please know from the very beginning that assassins are loner jobs. These are the ones that you would most likely just leave AFK on the battle when grinding. Now, for the level 40s, you would go for Hydra and Thara, because those monsters are the easiest to kill, and at the same time, you might get lucky and get a Thara card or Hydra card. The next one is the Mummy. Okay, so level 50s, you'd go for the Mummy, because most of the people out there would be going for the undead. So if you would want to level up fast, you would want to go and focus on where most of the people are grinding, and most of the people are usually grinding on the Mummies, Verits, Kel Soldier on that level. Alright, next, level 60s, Skull Worker or Martin. So this is a secret technique. So on Skull Worker map, there is also what we call a Martin. Okay, Martin is around the same, almost the same level as a skeleton worker. So you would be wanting to focus on a part of the abandoned mine wherein there's a Martin and 3 Martins and 1 skull worker. Why? Because look at this. The Martin's level is level 58, still high on experience, but look at the HP, it's only 23,710. as compared with a level 62 skeleton worker. Look at the HP, it's double. So if you would want to level up fast, then go for a Martin spot, alright? And bonus to that, get a 5-man party, alright? I think that's it. If I ever have missed something, you could also comment it down below. If you would want to add more tips and more inputs, I am appreciating all of those. You could add it on the comment section down below. Alright? So that's it. Thank you everybody for watching. Again, thank you to Ron D Ace Gaming for lending me his character in the CBT of the Ragnarok Origin Global. That's it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you happen to like this video, please do leave a like. Share this to your friends and click that bell notification button so you get notified every time I upload a new video, start a new stream, or a new content. That's it. See you again on the next video. Bye-bye! 'Cause now I found you.